Hey, good morning, and welcome to this week's episode of the Shineability Show. If you haven't been here before, my name is Robin Carberry. I'm a coach who helps Gen X women start, build, and scale successful online businesses. So I've coached hundreds of entrepreneurs in things like offer development, funnel strategy, launching, and more. But what I truly love is helping Gen X service-based experts grow their businesses like the grown-ass women they are. So I come here live every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to talk about why online marketing and business strategies for Gen X women are different. So here we are, it's just about the end of 2021, and this is a natural time to sit back and think about what happened this year. What are the lessons that I learned? What are the things that I need to do differently? But I have to say, for me, honestly, I've never been one to sit and reflect on the lessons of a full year. Because to me, a year is made up of so many moments, so many thoughts, so many decisions that to look back 6, 9, 11 months just kind of feels like old news. But I will say that one of the things that I learned this year is that reflecting is not the same as wallowing in a pool of things that I did wrong, getting stuck and beating myself up. Reflecting is not judgmental, and it allows you to see patterns that were not clear in the moment. So, with that lesson in mind, on this week's episode of the Shineability Show, I'm sharing some of the other things that I learned in 2021 that have nothing and everything to do with my business. So lesson number 1, change happens. The last 2 years have made that crystal clear, but change is always going to be a part of your life. So, not all change is going to be negative. Look for the opportunities in change, and if you decide that you're going to resist change, because sometimes that is the right thing for you to do, be clear on why you are resisting the change and choose your battles wisely, because they take time and they take energy. Hey, Susanna, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Oh my gosh, I was just thinking about you. So glad you're here. Okay, lesson number 2. Emotions aren't simply troublesome feelings that need to be squashed away in the name of progress. Riding the wave is important so you know what the highs, the lows, and clarity look like for you. And squashed emotions have a way of popping up at completely inappropriate times and without context. So you get like all flustered and all like, what is going on with me? Because those squashed emotions showed up at the wrong moment. So learn to feel them, not to be afraid of them. And ride the highs and the lows so you get back to a place of equilibrium and can understand what the difference looks like for you. Lesson number 3, burnout. Burnout is a clear signal that something is wrong, but it's not necessarily just that you are overworking. There are lessons there in burnout that go beyond the surface. So being kind and patient with yourself during the process is going to allow those lessons to start to reveal themselves. Lesson number 4. When something is hard for you to do and you just can't seem to finish it, no matter how simple the task seems to be, it's entirely possible that it's just out of alignment for you. So get clear on the difference between an uncomfortable challenge, something that pushes you and stretches you, and something that just isn't right for you. So the Sparketype assessment and human design have helped me hugely in this area. Lesson number 5, decision making. So I've made a lot of decisions from emotional highs and emotional lows. And I have learned that is just not the best way for me to roll because I have blinders on in both of those places. I need the perspective of the highs and the lows together to make clear decisions. And then lesson number 6. There are things that you are too close to see clearly about yourself. And this is always going to be true no matter how good you get at reflecting and assessing. It is so important to have people in your life, advisors in your life, whether they're coaches, whether they're partners, whether they're friends or family, who will 1, help you see yourself more clearly, 2, call you out when needed, 3, ask you questions to guide you to the answers within yourself instead of handing you a generic bucket of advice that might have worked for them but won't necessarily work for you. So, I hope that you and your family, no matter what and how you celebrate, have an amazing rest of the year. taking the week off next week, going camping with my husband, celebrate the new year. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of 2021, and I will see you in 2022. Bye.